your moment. Don't tell me how bad you want it. Prove to yourself how bad you want it. Don't let nothing stop you. Don't let nothing get in your way. Every day you wake up, every day you breathe, you should be improving yourself. You should be taking steps to reach your destiny. Don't let nothing stop you. It's your moment. It's your time. How bad do you want it? Do you want it?
Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's your man Mike Bowens coming to you once again, live and direct from Unleashing the Creativity Within You. I got another powerful message for you today. This message is entitled, Debt is Your Enemy. Debt, D-E-B-T, is your enemy. You know, the question I have to ask myself is I research all the time, and I research and I find out statistics of what's happening in America, what's happening in other countries, what's happening in other parts of the world. And I have found that people are living up to their eyeballs with debt. I'm not talking about leveraged out debt where you own a property and somebody lives there and they're paying you a percentage and they're paying for that debt basically, and they're paying you. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about credit card debt. I'm talking about debt in different areas that's sucking the money out of you, out of your household, out of your income on a monthly basis. But my question to myself was, when I saw this, was people are living in debt up to their eyeballs, but they want to look like they're not in debt. They want to look like, you know, I got the latest fashion designer clothes on, or I'm looking good, or, you know, I'm blessed and I'm highly favored. And though you are, but if one thing were to happen, if one thing were to happen where you get sick, loss of a job, something traumatic happens, everything they worked for will crumble in a matter of moments because they're so full of debt that they can't even breathe. They can't even take a day off if they wanted to. You know, and this is how most people are living. They have this mentality that I gotta let people see me doing good, as opposed to really be doing good and not worrying about what everybody thinks about you. Where's your nest egg? I read in a statistic that alarmed me that 86% of American households have less than $1,000 in their savings account or checkings account for that matter. I'm not talking about I'm not talking about before you get your paycheck. You get your paycheck, you earn over $1,000, right? But I'm talking about after that, after you pay your bills, your expenses, people are living, they have less than $1,000 in their accounts. And my question is, are you still shopping? And you don't have $1,000 saved and you still got debt? Debt is not your friend. You still going out to eat? You better learn how to cook at home. You're still going to this place and that place and doing this and doing that when you are in debt? See, me, I can't sleep at night with all of that. Choking, it's like choking you, a silent choker. You know, debt steals your future money and the things that you want to do in your life. And it's like, you know what? Get rid of those bills. Get rid of those debts, because guess what? The interest on them alone is going to be hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, in what you're going to be paying back when you may have only borrowed, you know, $5,000 or $2,000 or $10,000, whatever. You're going to be paying double of what it is that you borrowed. The scripture says that the person who borrows is always a servant to the one who they borrow from. See, it's always you got to be a type of person that you become a lender and not just a borrower. You got to be a person that says, you know what? I want to put myself in a position that I don't have to borrow from a bank or anybody else. Not saying that if you don't need help, you don't get help. It's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying, like, some people have debt and they just act like it's their friend. It's patting them on the back. Like, yeah, we a tag team. We're together. Or all those bill collectors calling you every day and you're just like, I ain't worried about it. Had a bill before I got here and I have a bill after I'm gone. That's the wrong mentality. God calls us to be good stewards over the money or the resources that come into our lives. That means that if you're in debt, you're not being a good steward over what He has coming into your life. You may say, I don't have enough coming in. All right. Like I said before, how many people have things that they don't need? Like cable. How many people have so many different items that if you're in debt, why are you going to get cars and jewelry that you have to pay more money for? Right? I don't understand people still renting furniture. Like you're buying a couch, or you're buying a TV and you're renting it. I can understand if it's just for, you're doing a movie or you're doing a shoot, photo shoot, something like that, something to enhance your business, your life. But just a regular decision to rent furniture and now you're adding another bill on to your monthly expenses. You see, I met this couple that they didn't even earn a lot of money, but they were very well secure in their finances because they got what they needed and not what they wanted until they was able to put themselves in a financial position to get the things that they wanted. See, we got a lot of people that just want what they want and they want it now. They see other people who have paid the price, made the sacrifice to get to where they are now, and you're looking at the way that they live and not understand that sometimes they went for years without to get to where they are, and you're looking at them and trying to keep up with them, and you're not understanding that you got to put yourself in that position by sometimes getting low for a little while. Cutting out those debts with the interest rates. What my wife and I like to do is whatever the lowest debt was, we'll pay it off quick. Because listen, sometimes you can have the one with the highest interest rate and it's a high bill, it's a high debt, and you're constantly paying it, and it's not going anywhere. And it can frustrate some people and be like, forget that. So we just get the lowest ones out the way quickly. Okay, this one's whatever amount, boom, paid it off. I remember one year we paid $30,000 off in debt. Boom, whole lot. Car paid off, school loan paid off, doctor's bills paid off, medical bill paid, just paid off every month. And it felt so good, it felt so freeing. And people would look at you, they'd be like, man, you ain't dressing the way you used to dress. Don't need to, because I'm free. If I can sing, I sing that. I'm a free man in America. Free. That's right. That's right. My car, paid for. And it feels good. Love it. Next house, paid for. Yes, I'm working on it as we speak. Because guess what? The person that borrows is always a slave to the person who gave it to them. I can't be a slave. I need to be a free man. That no matter whatever is happening with the economy, with the ups, with the downs, with the this, with the that, I'm steady. I'm steady because that stuff don't affect me in my household because we are planning ahead and we're not allowing debt to be our friend because we know that debt is our enemy. How about you? Wherever you live in this world, right? Whatever you got to do to start getting rid of those things, take care of it now. Don't wait till something bad happens in your life and then you're like, oh my gosh, I should have did this. Oh my gosh, I should have did that. Do it before something bad happens, right? Do it before you have the children. Do it before, a loved one passes away and you got to try to figure out how to get the money up to take care of the funeral. Do it before. Don't wait till something bad happens. Do it ahead of time because debt is not your friend. Think about that for a second. Just think about that. Take a moment to woosah on that, right? So yeah, that means maybe not going out to eat for the next 6 months, but I'm sure you can cook some good meals and it'll be better on your pockets and better on your health. Because another thing, statistics show that people that go out to eat all the time are obese and gain weight, right? Because of the constant fast food. There's power in a good cooked meal, home cooked meal. Jeez. Saving money and your health. Woo! That makes me want to do the Harlem Shake by itself, right? So that's something I just really wanted to get out to the people out there in the world, is that debt is not your friend. And write those bills down, get the papers photocopy them, whatever you have to do. Put them up on your vision wall and say, listen, if you're single, listen, I'm going to cancel you out first. If you're a couple, listen, we are going to cancel this debt out first. And attack it. The same way it's attacking you. Attack it. It is not your friend. This is your man, Mike Bowens. Be blessed.